Hello, welcome to Parrot Tarot. Today is the dreaded video of the huge purge, the spring cleaning. Let's see what stays, what goes. And frankly, majority is going to go. So let's just begin. First deck, Dame Darcy. Queen Alice. I'm not going to go through everything, all of the decks that I have, like from start to finish, but here she is. She's beautiful, delightful, been used a couple of times, for a few readings, probably pick a pile, used it maybe for a few weeks, and then she got put away. I do have both of the cards. One was a misprint, so both of those are in there, along with like her art, her stickers, and a pin, that is. Now, the question is, do I keep Dame Darcy's Alice? No, I don't. Why? It's, like I said, it was used for a couple of weeks. I'm not a huge Alice fan, but I am a Dame Darcy fan. So I do have some of her vintage clothing as well. So this one, it's leaving me. This one, Mermaid Tarot, another winner, chicken dinner, right? Beautiful deck, beautiful cardstock, amazing feel and finish. The box, again, fantastic. If I'm going to keep a mermaid deck, it would be this one, but for right now, she's got to go. Next, Vagabond Wild Tarot, 2nd edition. Beautiful deck. I think I used it for a day. Literally. I use her oracle though. So if there's a mermaid, I'll keep the mermaid oracle. Color, nice little booklet, can't go wrong. But it's beautiful, just beautiful, but unused, just unused. And not one that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to use that. Nope. I appreciate the art and the creator, right? Yeah, I was drawn to Rider-Waite imagery, because I had to get to know Rider-Waite imagery. And then I was very drawn to, everything. And when I had a channel for deck reviews, I purchased everything. I would go to Amazon and the warehouse and bought a bunch of used decks, it was just content. And indie decks I purchased because everybody was raving and I didn't want to miss out, and I didn't want to be the, whatever, the kid that I was growing up, the uncool kid, right? I didn't want to be that one. I wanted to have everything that everyone else had, and I have it, and now it's gotta go. Actually, to be honest, if there's this one, it's going to be set aside, because, like I said, it hasn't been used. Hello. Hasn't been used. So this one is going to go in the we'll wait till the end to decide pile, right? I'm sure that Dame Darcy's going to go. They're going to go. This is such a lovely deck. If anybody would like to trade me the large for the small, I would love to. Dana O'Driscoll knocked it out of the park. But like with so many other decks, that have this beautiful artwork, heavy cardstock, is painting in your hand, right? And but I love to use this deck. This deck, I like the imagery. I love the feel of the cards and the kitty. You know, just the earthiness of all of it. And the artwork I adore. So I'm not going to keep this because I cannot work with it. I can't. My hands are small, but they're weak, and my eyes are very bad, so I appreciate the large decks because I can see everything without issue. However, so this one is going to go. It will be replaced with the smaller version though, because I really appreciate this deck. Alright, next deck on the chopping block. Jamie Sawyer boards, folks. Love it. It's not going anywhere. Alright, we have the Bad Bee Tarot, a deck created by Ethany. Little guidebook. I don't think I've ever read it. Etched in the guild that doesn't wear off. Again, another deck that I used a couple of times, and I mean maybe 2 or 3 days, for which would equate to about 3 hours during live streams that maybe I answered questions with this deck. I do appreciate it. I haven't seen it in years. It just sits there. It is beautiful though. I appreciate the simplicity of this deck. But again, not one that I always reach for. However, yep, this one's gonna go because I'm well, I don't know. It'll be a cross between this one and the modern Love Tarot, because the size of this deck I can work with. The size of, I haven't had her other deck in my hands in so long that I'm uncertain. So this one is probably going to stay. I like Ethany's decks. Her newest one to my collection, the Awakened Soul, is staying. I'm really enjoying that. Okay, I said I wasn't going to go through everything, and I'm just looking because I haven't had these decks in my hands in forever. Beautiful. So this one, it's going to go with the Vagabond, right? So that's an I don't know yet. I'll decide at the end. Modern Love. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I might have to keep both of them. Yeah, because I know I love this deck. But I have a backup or a brand new one of this one. It's not really a backup as much as I bought 2, I got gifted 1 or 2. I don't remember, but I still have this one and a new one that's still in packaging. So this one is a stay because I like the imagery and the nuance of this deck. It speaks to me. So Modern Love is a keeper. I'm not sure if I'll keep both. There is a book and everything in here too. Everybody's familiar, I'm sure. Doesn't matter. Beautiful. So this one stays. This one will be used, I know, because this one got kind of wore out and was a daily used for a while. The Slow Tarot. This was a hit for me when I first got it. Really, really loved it. Still appreciate it. Very tiny font, but booklet included. I use these. I like the way that they shuffle and they bend. You know, I like that. I just don't like the wear on the sides, but doesn't matter. This one is like, it's kind of a no because of my eyes. I love the deck, but it's very hard for me to see. So, I do like it though. If I stare at the screen and not at the card, I can see. So this is going to be, again, it's going in the pile of the Vagabond. Because this is a deck that I like. But I can't, there's something, like it's too, I don't know, I can't see it. But look at, like, it invokes emotion, so I do really like this deck. So I think this one is, let's just say yes. I'll put it in the maybe a wait pile instead of like a keeper. Dark Mansion. Love it. Love it. It's got a lot of use out of it, but I don't know whether or not I'm going to keep it because I don't work with it. But I do appreciate this art. So I may not utilize this as tarot. It may, well, we'll see. So I'm keeping this. I'm just not sure if I will be using it for tarot. So yes, I will keep it. I don't know if I want to put a collage all together or if I'll just let it rest for a while, because I know I appreciate the deck and I love the art. But again, as far as the utilization, it speaks clearly and all of that to me. So this one is, again, we'll wait on it. It's a possible no. No. Conspiracy Tarot. This is another deck that I appreciate. He has a little white book, blah blah blah. The backing, all that. This is a deck that I can actually shuffle. The cardstock's not bad, it's smooth. It's not edged or anything. But it's easy read and stuff, but I'm not going to keep it. I have enough of this imagery, you know, like I have enough. It doesn't invoke enough for me to keep it. So the Conspiracy Tarot is gotta go. Just gotta go. So this is a no. Gateway of Light Activation by Kyle Gray. Akashic Records, clearing old stories. Does it go well with certain other decks that I have? Yes. However, do I reach for it? Am I doing those types of readings? No. I'm not even feeling like super drawn to Lemurian energy or starseed energy, anything. However, you never know when you will be. So this, I'm not keeping it. I'm not keeping it just for a just in case. I love the backings of this deck though. I'm not keeping for a just in case, maybe I'll change my mind type of day. It's easily accessible, mass market deck. So no, it's gotta go. Let me see. Sacred Power Reading Cards by Anna Stark. Full guidebook. I never read with these cards. I don't even believe I've looked through the book or the cards. This may have been like one of those purchases toward the end of before I quit. Sacred Wisdom. That's just beautiful though. Beautiful. I love the backings. But Soul Journey, Sound, Angel Assistance, Compassion, Illusion, Divine Conscience. Okay, now this is possible. Oh, come on, don't turn off on me. This is a possible if I were to keep any of these, this is going to be put in a, we'll see, but it's kind of doubtful that I keep this one, but for certain readings I may. So this is a, we'll wait and see, which seems to be happening a little too much for somebody who's supposed to be getting rid of her decks. The Wheel of the Year. You know, I love this deck. I love everything about it. But I can no longer really see the detail. You know, I can't really see the way that I used to. Just on the screen, when it's up like this and it's on the screen, I can see. But, like, that's not exactly how I do readings. You know, I want to just look at the card. You know, but having to struggle even with, you know, glasses on. I'm just not willing to do that anymore. So it's a no. It's gotta go. Okay, let me grab some more decks and I'll be right back. Okay, well that didn't take long. There were more decks behind me. Spirit Within by Stephen Bright. No, it's gotta go. I don't connect with it. So that's just a no. Dark Days Tarot. I really love this deck when I first got it. Has a lovely booklet. It's black and white and there's gilding, silver gilding. Square deck. I can work with this. I might keep this one for that reason because it is small and it fits in my hands. Just beautiful, you know. But I haven't used it in a long time, so it's kind of going to be in the, I think it's just going to be a no. I'm not hanging on to something, you know, like I'm sitting here and I'm looking at them like, oh, that's nice. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I remember when I did like it and I was drawn to it, but not anymore. It's got to go. You know, all of these decks sat in a room for 2 years, just sitting there where I packed everything up, I shoved everything into a room, and I closed the door for 2 years, right? Like, it's just kind of, it's not a good way to go about things. The Lover's Oracle, everybody knows Tony Carmine Salerno, right? They gotta go. gotta go. I'm just not drawn to them. I don't pull for them. They're nice for videos or whatever, for, you know, the cards or whatnot, but I don't, it's even for pick-a piles, I'm not like, oh, let me grab the Lover's Oracle because it brings so much clarity to a reading or something, you know. No. So no, that has to go. The Oracle Tarot by Lucy Cavendish. Oh, I so desired this deck. So desired the deck. Had to have it. Found it. Used for a very affordable price. And got it. This deck is actually going to stay. This one is going to stay. And it may be one of two Lucy Cavendish decks that I actually do keep. I have plenty, and this is a keeper. I don't really have a box for the ones that I'm keeping. They're all going into the we'll decide later pile. Let me see here. Alright, Botanical Inspirations. This deck served me well for quite a few pick-a piles. I still have the little bag, everything that comes along with it, an extra oracle card from a different Lenormand, little booklet, peonies, very beautiful, spring, very nice for spring, but it's gotta go. I don't use it anymore. I did, and it's very nice for clarity on readings. Very nice. They blend in well. They stand good on their own. They great for clarification. But again, I just have an abundance of stuff that is not being utilized, and it's no good. It's just no good. It's creating stress and anxiety for me to just be like hoarding decks. I don't hoard anything else. Like, I'm not a person that holds on to things. So no, it's gotta go. All right, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot is a keeper. This one, I just appreciate the deck, the art, the feel. This one is a deck that will last a very long time due to the cardstock and so forth. So this one I'm going to keep. So I may possibly get rid of the Dark Mansion. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. It's gotta go. Not interested. Like, it's cute. It was only a few bucks. It wasn't a pricey deck at all. But more of this imagery that I'm not connecting with. I'm not getting, like, I'm just getting straight answers to the point. Just a deck, like, nothing more to really draw off of. They are gilded. It's very nice quality cardstock. But I don't think I paid more than $20 for this deck. And it's really well made. And the box is, durable, soft, incredible for the price. But it's got to go. So this is a no-no. Audacious Action Angels Oracle. This is a keeper. This deck is very fun, and it reads really, really well. But the size of it fits right in my tiny little hands. It's not heavy cardstock. I don't particularly care for the cardstock. This glossy, I don't particularly care for it. Love that card. But I really care for the deck. I like the deck, and this little deck actually speaks to me. So this one is a yes for oracles. I keeping a lot of oracles, probably just because I do pick up pile reads. If I didn't utilize the oracles for pick a pile for video purposes, I wouldn't keep them or even have them. I don't believe, to wait, frankly, if I'm honest. So this one is a yes. It's a keeper. Raziel Terrell, Secret Teachings of Adam and Eve. Rachel Bullock and Robert M. Place. Beautiful. This deck is beautiful. It is just the majors. This is what you're paying for, basically, is this incredible juicy piece of meat. Now, I'm not sure if I'll keep, I may, keep all of my Robert M. Place decks, because the books, especially the ones where I have the books with them, they're just great. I don't know if this is being sold anymore, or if he can find it anywhere, but his decks, some of them are really going for a lot of money. So this, I'm going to keep hold of this. It may be up for sale at some point, but for right now, Robert M. Place has a special place in my heart. So the Raziel is staying with me. For now, I'm if I ever decide to get rid of the collection, then everything will go. But for now, Raziel is staying. Oh, let me see. Oh, well, this is In the Light. It's a game, part of a game, and there's a bunch of other cards, but this is going to go, I am the source of all that is. I invoke the wisdom from my heart. But I'm not, again, drawn to this. So I just think I will let it go. I honor the goddess within and all of her power. But it's a beautiful deck. Actually, it's gilded and stuff. And I can even shuffle this. Even my hands are tiny. Barely fit across. But as far as weight and cardstock and all of that. So this is going to go. Just, I don't know where it'll go. Probably just in the trash, to be honest. Or to the Goodwill. I don't have a box or anything for it, just the cards. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have Posy Vibes, which is not a deck, but this is going to go, these fortune-telling dice. Don't use them, don't want them, and whatever. It is what it is. I just don't like these dice. They're very large, and so, no, they gotta go. Next up, Hand Me That Pencil. You can find her on Etsy. This is her, the Naked Truth Oracle. Very nice, but it doesn't really get used so much. Will I keep this? I think I will keep this one over her other deck that I have. I think I'll keep this one. So yes to that one. The Kipper. Yes. Keepin'. Gilded Lenormand. It has been a long time since I have even touched these, but I think I will keep them just because I have them. They're small, and I do utilize Lenormand. They're in really good shape. These are years old, though. I think the old version, I don't know what the new version has, what, 2 women maybe? Something different about it, like the romantical ladies. I don't know. But whatever, this one is not that one. it's this one. And I guess the new one has a different lady maybe and man. But it's this one. It's old. So I'm keeping that as well. Even though I haven't used it in a while. Once I scale down, then I'll be able to see everything that I do have, and you know, it won't be so overwhelming, like, because I know I will want them back. Tarot 3D, cool concept, but I used to use, this is a major arcana deck, but I used to use these as like the overall energy card, but you know, it's just, yeah, that's cool and everything, and you know, they bend and all that. The backs of them, like, these are waterproof, I'm sure, like vinyl, you know, with the ridging in them. But how cool. But we're not doing this, you know, when I'm reading the cards. It's just I don't know, it's cool. But it's gonna go because, again, I love this backing though. Come on, camera. Can we focus? Apparently not. Hello, camera. There we go. Yeah, but no, I don't need a, you know, a funky deck that's kind of just a novelty to begin with. No, it's gotta go. So, Tarot 3D is another deck that's on its way out. The Parrot Tarot deck. This deck, I paid $7 for this on eBay years ago. It's up to like $12 now. The Parrot family is out of Neptune, New Jersey. But this deck's not going anywhere. Because, one, this is, I think, my favorite deck of all of my decks is this $7 deck, right? And I can shuffle it, and it speaks to me, and this is just good for me. It's not good for YouTube so much because others are not drawn to symbolism. You know, this deck isn't based on Rider Waite. It's not Thoth, but I'd say Golden Dawn. So a cross of Golden Dawn and Waite. But some people can't connect, and then they have the mentor is a suit in itself, or a character, an archetype, where there's a lesson has been learned. You know, the mentor comes in, the great teacher. So I like the addition, but I just love the color of this deck. I like everything that's on it. You know, all of it. Look down here. There's a parrot in every corner. Pay attention. You never know what's going on down in those corners. Pay attention. Do you see what I see? I don't know, but this is a nifty little deck that I just find it's easy to carry along with. It's easily replaceable as far as, like, you know, I don't know if they just had a surplus or what of overage that they're still selling these. But they're there, and I like it. So this isn't going anywhere, like, ever, unless you know, the deliverance gods come and say, you can only have one deck. And if I'm stuck with only one deck, it's a really unworkable deck. It was a gift, and it's a gift that I will never get rid of. Jamie Sawyer, Sawyers Path. Keeping it. It's fun. It's the right size. It's the right cardstock for the grand shuffling issue that I find with certain decks. Oh. But I love the style and the art, the whimsy, you know, the color, the characters, little leaves, little pot leaves behind his ear. just checking. But anyway, that's what I just adore it. So this isn't going anywhere. The Lenormand isn't going anywhere. The board's not going anywhere. No. Because these actually make me want to read. So, and I love the colors. The colors, the art, the imagery, all of it. Keeping it. My tarot tiles. Keeping these. They get to stay. Alright, so this. The original Rider-Waite. It's the blue backing. You all know what it is, right? If you don't. Here you go. There's my dirty cards and my backing. But whatever, they're here. They're shelved. They have a house of their own. However, I never pull from them. But this will go into the possibly keep, because it is housed and it, you know, it's a usable working deck. But again, I probably could use the box for a different deck and just get rid of that one. So the deck itself, it can go. You know, the box will stay, the deck can go. All right. Vision Quest. Well, I do so love this deck. Come on now. So this one's going to stay. Stop it. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, sorry folks. So this one is going to stay. I like the feel. I love the imagery. I wish it was a better quality deck. Although for a mass market deck, the cardstock is nice, the imagery is beautiful, and when, like, this is a deck that I can spend time with, and it takes time to get through the readings. Okay, stop. Okay, folks. We'll do one more for this little segment of my decks, and that's the Vision Quest. It's going to stay. All right, this is going to stay as well. The Arcana. Why? Because I like to read playing cards, and this is the Arcana Tarot by Dead on Paper. Unique, great size for my hands, and fantabulous cardstock. I used to have other decks by Dead on Paper that I gave them away mostly, I believe. The Astrology, and I think I have another, I may have another deck by Dead on Paper. somewhere as well. But it's black. It's gorgeous, beautiful, handheld, tiny little deck that I appreciate by Dead on Paper. You can find them on their website, Dead on Paper. I don't remember the cost or the price. I've had these for years, so I'm not sure, folks. These are staying, though. And that is going to wrap up the first installment of my deck collection. If there's any deck that you would like to see or have questions about anything, just leave me a comment below. Bye.